The sun was out as the stars gathered in D.C. It was time to dial up your buddies, pick a cold refreshment, bring along your best friend for a tasty 14th Annual Celebrity Sweat Softball Challenge, highlighted by those who serve and protect.
Welcome to a special military edition of the 2018 Celebrity Softball Challenge, coming to you from Joint Base Anacostia Bolling in Washington, D.C. The stars of today's game are the men and women serving in our armed forces who will be playing alongside some of our favorite athletes and celebrities. I'm Eric the Trainer, and welcome to the 14th Annual Celebrity Softball Challenge. Today's big game benefits Mission 22, Hero Sports, and the Independence Fund. Today's a beautiful day here on the base in Washington, D.C. We're going to see athletes today. We're going to see celebrities today. And most importantly, we are going to see the servicemen, the men and women that protect us every day. So stick around. We'll be right back. Today's game is presented by your friends at Celebrity Sweat, #1 in celebrity fitness, training, and nutrition.
Mission 22 is dedicated to unite the country in the war against veteran suicide. Bringing our veterans home is every American's job. Ambassadors are creating impact in their community across the country. Mission 22 has comprehensive treatment programs for post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injury at no cost to veterans. This is an American issue. No matter where you stand, there's a place for your support. Visit mission22.com to learn more.
I was only 20 when a sniper shot me in the neck. I was instantly paralyzed from the chest down, but I wasn't ready to stop moving. The Independence Fund made it so I didn't have to. You know, it was bad what happened, but it never changed who I am. I just keep moving.
Be a hero for a hero. Learn more at independencefund.org.
Today is not only a special day because of the big game, but also it's a special day because this handsome soldier is being given as a gift this incredible device, this chair that knows no end, this beautiful, beautiful stallion of a chair. And tell us, what does it mean to be awarded such a great gift?
I mean, what the Independence Fund has done, you know, to put things in motion to be able to give me a chair like this is just unbelievable. They rolled it out of the van a few minutes ago, and I'm still amazed at just how awesome this chair is.
Fantastic. Now tell us the circumstances that occurred that put you in this position.
I was with 10th Special Forces Group back in 1991, and we were doing reconnaissance missions in northern Iraq, and I was walking down about a 3-foot dirt path and stepped on a landmine, and it blew my foot off. You know, there may be times where the left leg or, you know, my right prosthetic leg may not be working as well, and that doesn't mean anything changes, because to be able to have this chair and, you know, have it go anywhere is just a dream come true.
In the dugout with the two captains of today's big game, Jose Canseco and my pal Billy Blanks. Jose, what is your prediction for the big game?
First of all, where's my shirt? I don't have a shirt. I look like some type of, I don't know what out here. Prediction is we're going to win.
Uh-oh.
Billy's going to pitch. I might hit one home run off him, but we're going to win for sure.
He's predicting home runs, and he's looking for a shirt. Billy, are you worried?
I'm wearing his shirt. See, I got his shirt on.
Oh.
But home run, I don't think so. We're going to win.
Okay. So Blank says he's going to win. Jose says he's going to win. Up next, let's find out what really happens. The game's about to start, so I'm going to throw it up to my friend in the booth, Chris Bowden. Take it away, Chris.
Thanks, Eric. Who else would captain Team Canseco than the former MVP himself? Jose will be joined by former Washington receiver Antoine Randall L. They're playing alongside 4 current or former servicemen. Billy Blanks' team includes Special Olympics athlete Spencer Deacon and a trio of current or former servicemen. Their presence all the more reason. Prior to the first pitch for country music singer Chelsea Bain's rendition of our national anthem.
And the home of the
Don't go away. The action is just starting to heat up here in D.C. at the 14th Annual Celebrity Softball Challenge.
It is tails.
Man.
Seek the Royal Caribbean.
It's time to get this party started, and Team Canseco's Devin Behumini from the Air Force sends one airborne, not very far, or out of the infield for that matter, but Devin flies on his fleet feet for an infield single. Second batter reached as well to set things up for the captain, and Jose, can you see a nice fat pitch? We're not even going to try following that one. Off into the wild blue yonder, and just as the big man did 462 times during his time in the show. Matter of fact, he became the first ever player to hit at least 30 round trippers for 4 different teams. As he makes his trip around the base pass on those ankle knees, he'd later encourage others who didn't want to circle the bases on a homer not to if they didn't want to. Jose's one swing gives his team a quick 3-0 lead. Not only did Antoine Randall pave his way to the NFL collegiately at Indiana, he also played basketball and baseball for the Hoosiers, good enough to be a 14th round draft pick in 1997. While he settles into first, Eric catches up with a huffin' and puffin' Jose.
Jose, you just hit it out of the park. How'd it feel?
I'm worn out. I should have never run. I'm too old. Cardio's bad. Swing felt good, but the guys told me that it's hit and sit. Thank God I'm not running again.
Well, listen, we think you are incredible. You're a legend. You're on the field. We're so happy you're here. Thank you so much for all of your support.
Great being here, and hopefully we can win this game. Oh, we're going to win. There you go. My guys can play.
Woo!
My guys can hit.
Yeah, they continued adding on all right, out of the box, because with runners on second and third, no one out, the Air Force's Jerome Fisher follows Jose's lead, sending one so high and deep the center fielder loses track and runs out of real estate for another 3-run homer. This would not be the first time you'll see some of Fisher's impressive softball skill set. 6-0, Team Canseco. Gary Lafon leads off the bottom half by going yard to get Billy's boys on the board. Speaking of the captain, he finds an offering to his liking, knocking that pitch just behind second base for a single. If Team Blanks wants to bounce back from that top half, it's all about keeping the line going, or in his case, is it Tide Boeing? Dustin Roberts can sure swing a mean bat after serving 11 years in the Coast Guard. And there's proof. He can coast around the bases after making it 6-3. But down to Eric with the man who showed some muscle leading off the inning.
All right, that ball went flying out of the park. Tell us how you did that.
Swung hard. Focus a little bit, get a little spin, send it gone.
Can I have your baseball card?
Yes, I got a whole pack of them out there. Just let me know. I got a little booth out here for you in a little bit.
I love it, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Rock and roll.
Back to the action now. Tyson Burke at the plate, and the way the balls are flying out, it's important not to give up outs. This one's definitely staying in, but it's not an out, as the outfielder cannot hang on. Still nobody out, but the Team Canseco defense then tightens up. Riley Peltier grounds one to Jose at short. He tosses to Randy Kreider to get Burke at second, but Peltier beats the relay to first. But they get it done versus the next hitter with the pickup, and she will make the toss over to Canseco, covering second, and Jose's relay to first is in time. D gets them off the field with a 6-3 lead as we head to the second. After her sharp defense ends the first, Kreider leads off the second, testing Billy with the sharp grounder to Blanks, but it's a Billy bobble. Canseco then grounded in a force out. He was on first when Randall L. delivers his second single in as many innings. As Jose kimps his way into second, you kind of get the feeling Antoine wanted to be there if his captain wasn't. So 2 ducks on the pond. But Billy's team escapes. with a double play of its own on the grounder to third, and Randall L. gets doubled up for the final out at second before he then strolls over for a chat with Eric.
Hey man, great job on the field. How different is the intensity here than being in the NFL?
Well, it's a little bit more relaxed. It's not a whole lot, I wouldn't say on the line, but it's very different from that perspective in terms of, you got nobody trying to take your head off.
Right.
That's the biggest thing. Just, I don't have to have my head on the swivel as much in this game right here. Less intense.
What kind of training did you do back in the day to get ready for the NFL? It must have been super intense.
It was. You got 6 days a week, about 5 hours a day. You start in the morning, you get 2 hours in between you got some kind of therapy, and then you got 2 hours later in the evening. And in between there, you got your weightlifting, you're in the pool.
Right.
And then obviously you got the conditioning part, which is you have to have that down. If not, in training camp or do the season at some point, it'll make you look like a coward if you're not in shape. So.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Well, thank you so much for coming out today. What does it mean to you to be here with all of these incredible service people?
Well, that's what, for me, it's I like to serve as much as I can, but they're doing the ultimate service.
No, it doesn't.
In terms of serving our country and doing the things they do. So it's certainly a blessing for me to have an opportunity to be here and be with them, and they're welcoming me as if I'm somebody, and they're the real heroes. So I do appreciate them inviting me and letting me come out.
So still 6-3 in the bottom half, and remember how the captain of Team Blanks committed an error at the start of the last half inning? Well, Team Canseco's captain reciprocates. The shortstop doesn't get a short fuse after losing the handle on that ball, but has a couple of kicks and words for it. Couple batters later, bags loaded, and this one is high, but not quite deep enough and left. It becomes the first out, but also the fourth run on a sacrifice fly. 3 more runs would cross the plate for a 7-6 lead for Team Blanks. Bases empty, 2 outs when Tyson Burke makes solid contact to left. Dallas Drexler's forced to chase it down off the fence, but before he can get the throw back in, Burke is in scoring position with a 2-bagger, 4 runs in and looking for more. And that's when Special Olympics athlete Spencer Deacon drives one hard into the right center field gap. Jerome Fisher makes a special effort and keeps the ball in front of him after it drops in. Then Peltier steps into the box, and the former minor league pitcher really steps into that pitch. That's a 3-run laser to left to cap off a huge 7-run second. Team Blanks takes a 10-6 lead now into the 3rd inning. But Fisher would cut that 4-run deficit in half right here, with Kazi Seragino on first. Fisher following up his 3-run homer in the 1st inning with another long one to left center. And Jerome, well, he seems to kind of like taking that nice, easy trot around the bases. Team Canseco would tack on another run a bit later, so it's 10-9, man on first, 1 out, when Team Blanks turns its 2nd inning-ending double play in a row. You saw that one, around the horn, 3rd to 2nd to 1st, and the captain, he's so happy to get out of that inning with the lead, feels like dancing. While Billy makes his way in, Eric stopped Jerome before he heads back out onto the field.
All right, Jerome, you just hit a 2-run homer. It was so cool. How did it feel to hit the ball?
It feels really good. It's just a good experience. I couldn't hit him earlier today, but doing it when it counts.
Fantastic. We really appreciate all the things that you guys do for us. Active duty. What's it like to be in the military?
It's a great experience. You get to meet a lot of cool people, do a lot of cool things. It's just a really good thing to be able to give back to the community and stuff like that.
Awesome. Well, you're the celebrity today. Thank you again.
Appreciate it.
So we have ourselves a tight one, moving to the bottom of the 3rd, but not for long after Mike Barker leads off with a knock to left. Then, after the next batter reached, it's Gary Lafon, or maybe we should call him Lagon, following up his earlier 2-run shot with this 3-run homer. After Billy Blanks reached base, here's Dustin Roberts, D-Rock. That's his 2nd 2-run bomb of the afternoon to make it 15-9. Then with Tyson Burke at first, Spencer Deacon singles to center here. But look at Fisher with the aggressive charge to force Burke at 2nd base for the out. Let's check in quickly now with Dustin and his dad.
Did you see his last home run?
The wind took it.
I was trying to get you a picture of him when he's batting, because I knew he was going to hit a home run because he promised his daughter.
I did, both of them.
Absolutely.
Believe that.
Back to the action with Deacon on first, and watch him get aggressive on the base pass. On Peltier's single, no hesitation at all as he challenges the D and dashes to 3rd while Peltier advances to 2nd on the throw. And that would mean this: turns into a 2-run single. Todd Reed going down and getting that pitch. Deacon and Peltier cross to open up an 8-run lead. There would be more. Barker, who started this inning, tacks on 3 more with 1 swing. His Hero Sports helps keep servicemen active after returning home from duty. Now 20-9, and it's Roberts back in the box. He doesn't get all of this one. It looks like Kazzy's finally going to end this nightmare inning for Team Canseco, but no! Instead, it's an error, and now 21-9. So after witnessing that, the next batter decides, hey, I'm going to go there too. But watch Kazzy redeem himself with a great sliding catch to finally end the 11-run inning. Now that's something to talk about. Back on the bench with Eric.
You know, Kazzy, you're from Oregon. You do a lot of fishing, and that was the catch of the day. How did it feel to make that diving grab?
Well, that gives my fielding percentage about 500, which is terrible because I missed an easy one before that, so I'm not real happy about it, to be honest with you.
But you made up for it, man. That's going to be on the highlight reel of the entire game.
Well, hopefully you don't put the one before that on the highlight reel, too.
Todd, you did a great job out there. How did it feel to hit the ball?
Oh, it felt good once I finally hit it. You know, after playing baseball for the last year, it's kind of got to make yourself slow down with softball.
Right. But, man, it was exciting.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Fantastic.
I mean, no matter what, we're having a blast out here.
Yeah, what's it feel like to have the mix of celebrities and service people?
It is just totally awesome. I mean, it's so much fun to mix with these guys, and, you know, it's all for, you know, good things for veterans, and that's what counts.
We'll be right back with more action from DC, but don't forget to check out csweat.com for information on the first ever Celebrity Sweat Cruise. Join Billy, Eric, and the entire Celebrity Sweat team for fun and fitness on the high seas.
Hi, I'm Jeff. In my Johnsonville commercial, we open up in the forest. I'm out in the wild eating my breakfast, and all of a sudden, a raccoon come up and asked me, "Are those bigger patties?" I said, "Yep." Wolf comes in and says, "Wow, that's a lot of sausage." And we had a good laugh about that. Johnsonville breakfast sausage has 15% larger patties. Fits on a biscuit.
Celebrity Sweat takes you behind the scenes to see how your favorite athletes and celebrities train. We talk to the stars about eating habits, training techniques, and we inspire people of all ages to live healthy lives.
If you look at all the greats, they all have the same work ethic. We all do things that other people don't want to do.
I'm a vegan. First thing, an acai bowl with some blueberries.
Being able to play the shows every night kind of demands a little bit of a workout.
Watch for weekly training tips and recipes from your favorite stars. Go to csweat.com today.
Team Canseco with a lot of work to do entering the fourth down 12. They'd cut it to 10 when Antoine Randall, who singled twice earlier, gets a little more muscle behind his third of the day, gone to left. And the home run hitter as a weapon on the gridiron goes dancing on his way off the diamond following the solo shot. Ex-FIFA star Lawanga Namalanda then taps one back to the pitcher, but Billy can't hang on to the throw. That led to 4 more runs to cut the deficit to 5. Not for long. Bottom half, that's 1 2-run homer for Team Blanks to make it 23-16. And moments later, another 2-run homer. 25-16. Breathing room means banter time with Eric.
Lawanga, how did it feel to get on base? You did a great job.
Oh, it's a little different, but it's good. The energy is good. I liked it out there.
Excellent. Is softball your favorite sport?
Soccer is my favorite sport.
Soccer.
Football.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, but I like softball a lot.
Fantastic. Did you watch the World Cup recently?
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome. What did you think of the games?
The games are. This is one of the better World Cups ever, just in terms of intensity and different teams coming out. So it's a great World Cup, even for beginners to come watch it. This is a really good one.
Awesome. Well, I think you're going to have a second career in softball, my friend.
Right. Thank you. Absolutely. Thanks.
Awesome.
Appreciate that.
Hey, man, amazing job. A 2-run home run. How's it feel to be out there?
It feels great. You know, I just love being out here, getting able to play with all these guys. Great bunch of people. You know, I really wasn't supposed to play, but, you know, some things had come up to where they were short, so I was very thankful for Celebrity Sweat allowing me to play with all of them. It's a great time out here.
Awesome. How does it feel to be on the field with all the servicemen, the men and women in our military?
You know, my father was a Marine, so I can't thank all these guys enough for what they do for our country and everything. You know, they risk their lives every day, so I'm very thankful to be out here with all of them.
Fantastic. Well, great job on the field, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Remember way back when Jose Canseco began the scoring in this one with a 3-run homer? Well, this one ain't getting out, but it finds an open spot as Gary Lafon and his left fielder can't get a grip. Yes, Jose eventually does make his way there to first base on a single. Speaking of defensive adventures, Cassie experienced that to end the third. Here in the fifth, he delivers a knock, and Jose's designated runner, Dallas Drexler, scampers home all the way from first with the help of a throwing error. Back within 8 runs, but still 2 outs. Now, that's a situation seemingly made for Jerome Fisher, who's having himself a great game, and the cadet sends one high and deep, but Peltier, patrolling left, gets a bead and wins his battle with that high sky and sun. It's 25-17, Team Blanks. Oh, and speaking of Billy...
On the field with Captain Billy Blanks. Hey, man, it is so great to be here with the servicemen. Tell us about some of the things you've done around the world with the military.
Well, you know, I've been to Afghanistan 9 times, Iraq 9 times, Bosnia, Kosovo. I love serving the troops. I think the troops are awesome, and I thank God for being able to be here today, play baseball with them. I think it's a blessing to be able to do anything for these guys. Fantastic. Men and women, they serve our country.
What's it like to be on the field with those guys right now?
It's great. It's a good spirit. It doesn't matter who's winning. It's just everybody loves to play. Everybody want to have fun, and we all a team.
He's on a mission to change the world right here at Celebrity Sweat.
Yeah.
After leaving the Coast Guard, Dustin Roberts got interested in bat technology. Well, that one works for his 3rd homer of the contest. And the long ball derby continued with 2 more solo shots after that. This one finishing off the trifecta to make it 28-17. When Team Blanks was down 6-0, Gary Lafon began the comeback with a leadoff homer in the first. Here with the bases loaded in the 5th, he puts the icing on the cake with a grand slam, keeping those young ball chasers busy. So down 15 in their last at-bat, Team Canseco's frustrations erupt as they look for a miraculous comeback. Yet appeared Antoine Randall L. would be safe after the shortstop bobbles the throw at second, but no, the umpire rules him out. And Randall L. suddenly becomes Randall Yell, showing the ump how he feels about becoming the first out of the inning, kicking up some dust before eventually heading back to the bench. A bit later, it's 32-20 with a man on, but down to their final out. Fisher refuses to become that final out with a 2-run shot to make it 32-22. But that would be the final. Team Blanks over Team Canseco in D.C.
Celebrity Sweat takes you behind the scenes to see how your favorite athletes and celebrities train. We talk to the stars about eating habits, training techniques, and we inspire people of all ages to live healthy lives.
If you look at all the greats, they all have the same work ethic. We all do things that other people don't want to do.
Stretching at my age is really, really important.
If you like tennis, if you like weightlifting, whatever it is, if you eat right and you exercise, I think you're going to be healthy.
Do something that you love to do, and that's the best because you're enjoying it.
I'm a vegan. First thing, an acai bowl. You know, which is, you know, the Brazilian berry with some blueberries and stuff mixed up.
Being able to play the shows every night and be high energy like we are kind of demands a little bit of a workout routine.
So I've always kind of trained like a fighter. You know, I've always got a little gym in my house.
Check out the Celebrity Sweat store at csweat.com and watch for weekly training tips and recipes from your favorite stars. Go to csweat.com to experience great fitness and nutrition today.
This year's Celebrity Softball Challenge is brought to you by Celebrity Sweat, motivating and inspiring healthy lifestyles. Promotional support for the 14th Annual Celebrity Softball Challenge is provided by Johnsonville, Monster Energy, and Coca-Cola. And a special thanks to our game partners for the 2018 Celebrity Softball Challenge, OA Apparel, Spiders Batting Gloves, Easton, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Jug Sports, and Liquid Metal Designs.
Billy, you won the game. How do you feel?
We feel great. Oh, let me bring my man in.
Oh, damn. Here we go.
Come on. He told me before the game, Billy, don't worry about it. We're going to win.
I did guarantee victory. I really did.
What was the key to victory?
Billy Blanks.
Oh. No, it wasn't Billy Blanks. It was this guy. Every time he went up, he knocked a home run in.
I think he might have used some Tybo power on those balls.
Hey, it was years of watching his DVDs. I did it. I was one of them.
That is so cool. And Billy, what's next?
Next is the next game. We'll see y'all in the next game. You know what? It's been a blessing to play with the troops. Troops are awesome. They take care of our country. I just thank God for being able to be here and play with them and have a great time. It was awesome.
Well, I'll speak for everybody. We're humbled to have you guys here and you as well. So thank you very much, man. The pleasure was ours.
All you do is hit home run, huh?
You know, I'm not just a pretty face. You know what I mean?
Post-game wrap-up, what was your impressions of the day?
A lot of fun, a lot of great softball players.
Who won? Who won?
We got destroyed.
That's okay.
I thought we had a chance, but then I realized, wait a minute. They have like a super team out there. They got professional softball players. They just killed us, but it was a great time.
Yeah, and it was for a great cause.
Great cause, great time. He keeps on reminding me, but it was awesome.
This guy's a world champion right here at Celebrity Sweat. What a game and what a day in the sun here in our nation's capital. On behalf of Celebrity Sweat, I'm Eric the Trainer. We'll see you next time. Check us out at csweat.com for additional highlights, bloopers, and interviews from the game. There you can also find the best behind-the-scenes look at how top athletes and celebrities train.